The 2019 film Waves by Trey Shults opens at the top of the world. Not literally, but that's what it feels like from the perspective of the protagonist Tyler Williams. As Tyler drives down the Florida coast with his girlfriend by his side and the music blasting, he experiences what the psychologist Abraham Maslow describes as a peak experience. According to Maslow, experiences like these are characterized by euphoria and generate an advanced perception of reality that falls in line with the sense of self-actualization. It's the type of experience associated with feats like clinching a championship series, achieving a major breakthrough in your work, or even attaining some sort of spiritual awakening in the woods. As the camera follows Tyler through a snapshot of his life, it's clear that he has a lot going for him. He's a star wrestler in a loving relationship with a supportive family and a thriving social life. All of this aligns with the sublime pacing of the opening montage, which pulsates with every movement, beat, and transition. Even the cyclical camera work follows the trajectory of a wave itself, much like a sine curve rolled out from a unit circle. But from what we know about sine curves and waves, every crest is followed by a trough, and every swell is followed by a crash. Halfway through the movie, the Williams family faces a tragic turning point. Without spoiling the climactic event, I'll leave it at this. The rest of the movie shifts its focus to Tyler's younger sister Emily instead of Tyler himself. The pacing slows, and montages are replaced with still shots. Waves captures this disparity in experience with an audacity I've never seen before in any movie. Just when you question how the movie could even go on, it shifts gears and takes on an entirely new form. This shift in characters and storyline plays a crucial part in exposing our humanity, fragility, and the sad beauty of how we grieve. Film critic Brian Tallarico writes that waves could just as accurately be called ripples, because it's about how a series of compounding bad decisions can ultimately impact good ones. But I disagree. I think that the title Waves encapsulates so much more than the consequences of bad decisions, and changing it would take away from a core motif of the movie: the visceral ebb and flow of life that persists through joys and grievances alike. The movie begins at the peak of life to show us what it's like to fall from the greatest heights we can imagine, and then it shows us that life goes on, that we eventually get back up and keep on going. As we learn from the Williams family's prosperity, grief, and eventual recovery, every experience is temporary, no matter how intense or overwhelming it may feel. Much like a wave, we might as well ride out the highs and lows in full acceptance of each moment. Jack Schaefer, a behavioral analyst at the FBI, writes that the height of personal happiness can only be measured by the depth of personal sadness, and without sadness, happiness has no meaning. So the next time you're overcome with pure joy, don't be afraid to lose it. And the next time you hit rock bottom, just remember that you can't fall off the floor. In the last 20 minutes of the film, the sublime movie montage returns. The swirling camera work, the music, the laughs, they all come back, in the same cyclical form from which they first appeared, but in a context we never could have predicted. And that's how life goes. Just when we didn't think it was possible, we heal and regain hope. It's only after we've been thrashed, tumbled, and turned upside down that the moment we surface begins to carry meaning. As always, thank you all for watching. Something along the lines of like, comment, and subscribe. But more importantly, I wanted to celebrate a major milestone that we just crossed on this channel, which is reaching 100 subscribers. This is a huge deal for me because my channel started off pretty slow. I would say for about a 2-month period, I had 8 subscribers. One of them was me on a different account, and the rest of them were my friends. So now that I'm seeing my subscriber count actually grow a little bit more, it really motivates me to put out more and higher quality content. So thank you guys for supporting me and for providing that kind of motivation and encouragement. I wanted to do something along the lines of a 100 subscriber special, but I couldn't really settle on a good idea. I originally wanted to invite all 100 of you or 101 of you to my funeral, but I realized quickly that that was a terrible idea, because if you guys have any better ideas for what to do for a subscriber special, and if you guys actually want to see content like that, please let me know in the comments below, and maybe I'll do something like that for the next milestone that I cross on this channel. that's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I will see you guys in the next video.